Every mall is decked out in holiday themes, from traditional wreaths and trees to African animals, and even mermaids. Everyone's last song syndrome is no doubt a carol, and the fruitcakes have started making the rounds. Christmas is officially here. If you are like me, you've probably got half the Christmas tree set up, a long list printed out, but only a handful of gifts actually purchased and wrapped. And while many children can happily count on receiving their dream gifts this year, for most parents, it remains just that, a dream. Since dreams are free, I thought of coming up with my own Christmas wish list, using a favorite carol, The 12 Days of Christmas. Who knew that this now Yuletide standard was something of a secret catechism code? The Catholics used it in the midst of religious persecution in England in the 16th to 18th centuries. At the time, Catholicism was outlawed, and fearing that the faith would be forgotten, someone created a seemingly harmless song and used it as a code of church doctrines. Through the song, Christians could remember the teachings and, under the guise of singing, preach it without fear of reprisal. What the lyrics mean in the song, the 12 days are bookended by the birth of Jesus on Christmas Day, December 25th, and the Feast of the Epiphany on January 6th, when the three wise men pay their respects and reveal the baby Jesus as the light of the world. The true love referred to in the lyrics, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me, is God, who gave all the gifts mentioned in the song. Just as important, the partridge in a pear tree is his son Jesus, God's most important gift to humanity. The two turtle doves are the Old and New Testaments in the Bible. In my case, I would like to channel this gift to the continued good health of the two sides of our family, my parents and those of my husband. The three French hens symbolize faith, hope and love. Who wouldn't want to receive these three gifts? I would ask for all of them for my three children. The four calling birds are the four Gospels of the New Testament. Now, aside from the Gospels, what would I want four of? 4 massage treats for every weekend in the crazy month of December. The 5 gold rings remind us of the first 5 books of the Old Testament, known as the Hebrew Torah, Law, or the Pentateuch. If there is something else that comes to mind when I think of 5 items for Christmas, how about 5 minutes of peace and quiet between bickering siblings? Meanwhile, the 6 geese a-laying stand for the 6 days it took God to create the world. I'm not the most creative one in the family, but I do love making photo albums of each year, each birthday and trip for my family. The problem is time. If I had 6 days that I could dedicate just to making albums and finally catching up with my major backlog, I would be one happy camper. 7-day vacation. The 7 swans a-swimming signify the 7 gifts of the Holy Spirit. Maybe I could have a 7-day vacation spent swimming and hanging out under the sun, or shade, I'm fine with either, with my loved ones. The 8 maids a-milking are the 8 Beatitudes.